For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste.
Yo, what is up everyone? My name is Suriano and welcome back to my channel. Now guys, I have an awesome control that I'm going to be teaching you today. It's called the kick out control. I'm not sure if I created it or not, but it basically looks like this. A card is selected, shown to the spectator. It is lost back in the pack just like this. And right now I have it controlled and I can control it to wherever I want in the pack of playing cards, as you guys can see right there. So it's a really easy move to do. It's very simple. It's basically like self-working. So I'm excited to show you guys it. So sit back, relax, enjoy. Let's cut in close and I'm gonna teach you guys exactly how to do it. All right guys, so jumping right in. So this move is actually pretty easy to do. Like I said in the intro, I came up with it about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, and I've been using it ever since. So it's pretty self-working in a way. I think you guys are gonna surprise yourself. But all that's happening is the things you have to know is how to riffle through. I mean, that's not necessary. You could cut if you really want, so you could riffle down, cut to where they said stop. Then you need to know how to spread the cards with one hand, just like so. And you have to know how to push this card and rotate it like that. That's a little bit tricky. I'll teach you guys how to do it. I went over it in previous tutorials, but I'll go over it again. All that's happening is you're pushing out with the thumb, clipping the corner, the top right corner with the middle finger, and rotating out just like this. So now you have the card in this position and you can place it back into the fan if you really want to. So that's basically that display. That's how you show the card. So all that's happening is putting them all together. You're gonna do this next step. So you go, the card is selected, you rotate it, show the card, spread the fan. So now all that's happening from here is the card is getting placed into the fan, but it's getting placed in a kind of special way. So you go down with the card, plop it in just like this. I put it in more at the back and I'll explain why in a second. So I put it more towards the back, more towards you, and then slide it in just like that. So what I'm doing here is now it looks like it's in the center, but when you push it in, you could see underneath that the card is more exposed than the rest, as you could see right here, and that's really important for the control. So the card is more exposed just like so, as you can see it's the Nine of Hearts. Then all that's happening from here is when you close up, this thumb is doing all the work. So let's get right back into that positioning. Let's go over it one more time. So the card is selected, rotate it out, you show the card just like so. This fan spreads just like that, and now this card gets placed right towards the back. That's really important because if you place it here and slide it forward, it's going to be going in more towards the front, and I just don't like the way that looks. So you're going to come more towards the back, push forward just like that. Not too much, but enough that when you push it in, you can see that the card is more exposed. And then all that's happening from here is when you close up, this thumb is running along the back of the fan as it's closing up, and you're going to feel that card. And what's happening from here, it's hard to do it in slow motion, but that card is gonna get kicked out just like that. So you're gonna kick out the card to the back with that thumb. So it's kind of this motion as you're closing up the fan. So going over it again, place it into the fan a little bit more forward, just like that. And then you're gonna kick it out as you close up the deck, and then you're in this positioning right here. So now this is nice because you could honestly just put down the deck if you really wanted to, and no one's gonna see anything because it's covered up by that angle. And then you could pick up the deck, you're good to go. You could then use a thumb break. You can get to a thumb break if you want. You could throw a pinky in there, get a pinky break, and control the card to the top, or you can control it to the bottom. Wherever you basically need the card, you now have it controlled and you can do whatever you want with it. And that's why I love this move. So going over it one more time, closing, bam, show, pushing it in just like so, tapping it in, and then kicking it out with the thumb. Now, if you're having issues with the kick out with the thumb, there's another variation that I could show you guys, and it's not as great, but it works, and it works really well. So if you can't do the thumb kick out and you're still working on that, you could do this right here. So if you place the card in just like so, and you have it more exposed, like I said, if you just put the cards back to the deck, sorry, I dropped one, but if you just put the cards back, you could honestly see that it just kicks out itself. And obviously that's not ideal, but when you square up, you then can use that card to then know where their card is and go to square up the deck and then catch that pinky break. So going over that one more time, if you're placing the card back, obviously it's more exposed. When you close up the deck, you could see that that card automatically just sticks out, which is great. But you could use it, honestly, if you're doing it more sloppy, this might be justified. You could throw the deck down, they're not gonna be the wiser, and then you could go from there and use it as a control if you want to control their cards at the top. So that's two variations to the trick. I mean, if you're having issues with the thumb, then you could just go into that. But in my opinion, I like the thumb more, but sometimes, again, it is a little tricky to do if you don't nail it. But right there, you can see that it was nailed. And then you have that out jog. And then you could use whatever you want. You could throw a pinky in there or whatever you guys desire. So that's basically the control. Again, I'll show you guys it in full speed. Card goes in, bang, just like this, close it up, kick it out. And obviously you want to keep that angle towards you, just like I'm doing there. You want to hold the deck like this and not expose that card being kicked out. I'm doing it a little over exaggerated just for the tutorial purposes, but you guys will get a feel for it and you'll be able to do it in whatever way you want. So there you go. I keep it like this. Then I could close up and then I could throw some cards down, control it to the top if you want. And there you go. The card's controlled to the top. The other control, the card goes in just like this. You close it up. You could be all sloppy, leave the card just like that. Obviously that's more exaggerated, but you get the gist of it. And then you could use that card to control it in whatever way you want and control it to the top. So guys, that's basically it. And that is the kick out control. So there you guys go. That is the kick out control. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and also hit that bell notification icon so you guys can get notified as soon as I upload a video. Also, I wanted to thank you guys so much for all the support that I had on the little pop out move that I did with Shin. I really appreciate it, and all of the feedback that I've been getting. I love you guys, and I love when you guys post the moves on Instagram because I love to like, comment, and post them to my story. So if you guys perform this move, make sure to film it and put it on Instagram and tag me at Nick_Suriano. I'll leave it right here so you guys could do that. And that's it. So thank you guys, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next Tutorial Tuesday. Peace out.
For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, yeah. For the record.